TJ and PK, the Utah Mammoth finished the month of January at 10-4-1 as they fell 3-2 to the Dallas Stars on Saturday night at the Delta Center in their return home. Utah going to host Vancouver tonight at 7:30. We'll have it for you right here on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone at 6:30. And then Utah hosts Detroit on Wednesday to go into the Olympic break. But for the Mammoth, a couple penalties in that first period, both for delay of game, both led to power play goals by Dallas, and before you knew it, it was 2-0, 7 minutes and 42 seconds into the first period against the Dallas Stars' second best power play in the NHL that entered Saturday night with 7 power play goals in their last 7 games. So an early deficit for the Mammoth. But Kyler Yamamoto and J.J. Peterka would provide the offense for Utah in this one. Yamamoto made it 2-1 less than 3 minutes after the Mammoth fell behind 2-0.
The Stars have hit a couple posts. Peterka back for Yamamoto. He shoots and scores! Hello, Moto! Mammoth on the board. And Kyler Yamamoto stays sizzling hot.
Dallas challenged that goal for goaltender interference by Barrett Hayton. After a semi-long review, the call on the ice stood. It was a good goal. Utah went on the power play, trying to tie things up after the delay of game for a failed challenge by Dallas. Couldn't do it there. And then a knee-to-knee hit, or a leg-to-leg hit by Mikko Rantanen on Brandon Tanev. And looked like it might be enough for a 5-minute major, but it was ruled a 2-minute minor on the ice. Another power play for Utah, trying to tie it, unable to do so. So late in the first period, it's Dallas 2 with 2 for 2 on the power play. Utah 1 with 0 for 2 on the power play. That would prove to be the difference in the game. Stars added one late in the first. It was 3-1. It'd stay a 3-1 game until the third period when Yamamoto would get another for the Mammoth.
J.J. Peterka in front. Yamamoto scores! How hot is Kyler Yamamoto? Mammoth back within 1. 13-19 to go in the third. It's his 4th goal in 2 games. He's got both for the Mountain Blue tonight.
So 3-2 there. That's how the game would end, as Utah would be unable to get a goal with an extra attacker for the second straight game. So Utah, in their last 4 games, has played 3 of the top 5 teams in the NHL in Tampa Bay, Carolina, and now Dallas, as they go from the 4th best team in Carolina on Thursday, the 5th best team in the Dallas Stars, who wins their 4th straight game on Saturday night at the Delta Center. That after Utah beat them 2-1 in Salt Lake City on January 15th. The two teams have played 3 straight 1-goal games to start the season series. Let's hear from Kyler Yamamoto after he picked up his second straight 2-goal game. The first player this year for the Mammoth to get 2 straight 2-goal games, and the first in Dylan Guenther to get 2 goals in 2 straight games since he did it the first 2 games in franchise history. Here's Kyler after the contest.
Let's start with your performance. Obviously 2 goals in back-to-back games. Can you just walk me through maybe some of the confidence, but also what's allowing you to play that way?
Yeah. I think just getting back in the lineup, obviously is a huge compliment. I haven't played too many games this year, but no, obviously playing with JJ and Hates, they're amazing players too. They make plays with the best of them, so very easy to read off and kind of stuff like that. And JJ and they were both finding me.
Talked to your coach in the first period, and execution was kind of the comment about not having it as much. Do you feel like that was the case throughout the game, or where were the waves of come and go?
I thought in the first we could have been definitely a little bit better. Obviously had to limit our penalties, but I thought in the second and third, I thought we didn't dominate, but I thought we were all over them, to say the least. But yeah.
What do you guys need to see from this game, take into the next game, and improve on?
I think when we played in the second and third, I thought we were all over them. Getting pucks in deep, making it hard on their hardest player, their best players on their defense, and kind of little things like that.
What made it difficult to enter their zone?
They got a lot of good players. They got a good structure. It seems when they go tic-tac-toe, we try to break it out. They always got somebody in your face. So I think that was very difficult tonight.
Back-to-back 2-goal games for yourself and a really good stretch over these last bunch of games. What's going different for you in these games?
Not too sure. The big pucks are going in the net, I think. But yeah, that's about it.
What are you proving about your game right now?
That I belong here. That I can play with these guys and stuff like that. But taking it day by day and trying to play the best hockey I can right now.
How challenging is it when you give up 2 power play goals, to the Stars early in the first period, trying to get back into it?
I think giving up 2 goals anytime in a game, is tough. So obviously early in the game to battle back from that, it's definitely tough. But I thought the guys showed a lot of heart. We were that close to coming back, but obviously fell a little short. But it's definitely tough.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, James.
Both Yamamoto goals assisted by J.J. Peterka as Yamamoto joined Peterka and Barrett Hayton on Utah's second line in the contest as Dylan Gunther returned to the lineup for the Mammoth and went with Jack McBain and Michael Carcone as he'd been playing with before, missing 2 games due to injury, and Daniil Boot went down with Kevin Stenlund and Brandon Tanev. Let's hear what J.J. Peterka said after the contest as he recorded another multiple-point game for Utah.
Obviously, the first period, not the way you guys wanted to start. Moving into the game, did you guys find your legs? Where did it feel like it was getting a little bit cleaner or more execution?
That's a good question. I feel like throughout the whole game, they made really good plays. They put a lot of pressure on us, especially these zone draws for us. We had troubles kind of executing, getting out of the zone, so gotta give them credit for that.
5-on-5 play is going well, and special teams is not what you guys are looking to have. Where do you guys reset or redo the drawing board in special teams?
Well, I think watching video tomorrow, kind of seeing what was wrong, and I think just kind of refocus, moving on.
You had the primary assist on both of Yamamoto's goals. What did you like out of him joining your line tonight?
He's getting open a lot, just popping in the slot, finding his soft spots, making it easy for Hayes and me to find him.
What does he do away from the puck that makes him a good player?
Well, like I said, I think really smart player that moves in those free ice areas, kind of gets loose there with perfect timing that when he's open, he can get the puck there.
Where's the team's confidence level in terms of the power play right now?
Well, I think we had good stretches right now, kind of struggling. I think we got to go back to just making easy plays, getting more shots on net, maybe scoring 1 or 2 greasy goals, and then just moving on from there.
I feel like you guys are shooting enough?
Definitely not. I think, like I said, we're just trying to make the perfect play right now. So, like I said, I think just getting more pucks to the net and kind of working it in.
Head coach Andre Tourney didn't think his team was great in the contest, but they still found a way to have a chance to tie it on a shot in the third period, just was unable to do so. Here's what Bear said after the contest.
I don't think we have much today, to be honest. I think Dallas played a hell of a game. Let's start by that. I think they arrived, they were ready. They played a really good game, especially defensively. It was really tough for us to create any kind of offense, to have any space on the ice, to win races and stuff. They played really well. But I thought it took too long for us to get in the game and to get to our game and to play with some kind of a pace. So we could not really establish that. JJ, Yami, and Aids played a hell of a game. I think they were our 3 best players. They played really good. And obviously our special team has to be better, has to give us a chance to win. We win the 5-on-5 game 2-1, even if we didn't play well. Didn't play the way we played in the last almost 2 months, but we still won the 5-on-5 game 2-1. Our special team has to step up, especially in those games. You will not always play your A game. Sometimes you have a B game. Your special team needs to bail you out, and didn't happen.
Besides the 2 goals, what was the Hayden line doing so well to find each other and be so impactful tonight?
Well, I think they work really, really hard, and they simplified their game. I don't think they did anything complicated. A big topic for us in the last month or so is to play the games in front of you. There's some night there's play to be made. There's some other night there's no play to be made. There were nothing tonight. There were no seam or possession, easy possession. They played really well. So in those situations, you need to go with broken play, with quick attack from the forecheck, or shot volume and bodies of the net. And we had a little bit of stubbornness in ourselves tonight of trying to play the game we wanted to play instead to play the games that was in front of us. And again, I'm not blaming our guys in the sense of Dallas played a hell of a game. They didn't give us anything, but we need to learn on those nights where maybe you don't have your A game, you don't have your execution, and the opponent played well. We need to find a way to simplify and get the dirty goals.
What's the mentality on the bench when, in the first period, like really early, puck flies over the glass? It's nobody's fault, but it's a mistake and it happens, and then the second one happens after you score on the first time. Like, what's the mentality on the bench after you're down 2-0 early after a couple mistakes?
We didn't play well from the beginning in terms of we're not skating. If you look at those two pucks, we have time and space. So why we're not moving our feet and playing with pace and stuff like that? So that just kind of illustrate our start. and even on the PK, we're playing well. They have 2-shot, 2-goal, 3-shot, 2-goal. On the first two power play. So it's not like it was a shooting gallery and they had a lot of opportunity. They're really good at the way they score. That's the way they score. They get tip and stick on rebound and stuff like that. We knew it, but they're the second best power play in the league for a reason, and we need to stay out of the box by any way, shape, or form. We need to find a way.
What are the confidence levels in terms of the power play? Do you feel like the guys go out there feeling like they can score?
Not enough. There's no doubt about it. I don't think we have any swagger right now. I don't think we have any kind of execution. And at some point, that league, if you feel sorry for yourself, everybody will step on your throat, and nobody will let you get back up. So there's no feel sorry for yourself. You're the best player of the team. You have an opportunity to be a difference maker, and you need to do it. And you need to hone your confidence, and you need to hone your play. And we need to be better in those situations. And I think there's a lot to be thought, to be brainstormed maybe about that. But we need to find a way, because our 5-on-5 game is top 5 in the league. And right now we're fighting for our life. We need to get our special team, special situation up to par.
How'd you like how Veggie responded after that first period? 3 goals on 9 shots to holding him out for the rest of the game.
He was solid after. I think. Well, we were better as a team as well after. That was not a. I think he made a key save in the third, which at that time kept us in the game and give us a chance to hope to tie the game. So that was really a key moment.
We know how highly you speak of Kyler, but when he's able to play on 4 different lines in 5 games, what does he do to elevate each line when he does join kind of late?
Yeah, he works. His IQ is really high. He plays with pace, and I think for me, and that's a discussion I have with him a lot, when he keeps his game simple and he keeps his game forward, he's able to play at this pace not everybody can. And when I say not everybody, in our team and the other team, he can generate play at a speed some people cannot think of that fast enough for that. So that's where he separates himself. So for me, when you keep it simple and keep it really fast, that's how he's the most effective.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Adrian.
It was a good game from Karel Vejmelka in goal. He stopped 29 out of 32, only allowed one 5-on-5 goal. Utah outscored Dallas in this contest by a count of 2-1, 5-on-5. We'll be talking more about loose ends from Saturday night and previewing tonight's game with Vancouver, plus top 5 stories of the week on the Monday Morning Power Play. Coming up on today's edition of Mammoth Daily. It's out wherever you get your podcasts: Apple, Spotify, Utah Mammoth YouTube page, Mammoth Plus, and SEG Plus. Mike Folta and myself with you every day for that Monday through Friday. And we're back tonight, as we said, 6:30, Hockey Night in Utah. Puck drops at 7:30 right here on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.